we just met. And
We did, for the very
it's
first
a
time.
pleasure to meet you,
Oh,
in
thank you.
fact. And you came out with an album called Metal Queen that a lot of people sort of got hooked on you at that. And then you had to carry around for albums after that this Metal Queen image, stigmatism with a lot of critics. And did you feel your fans had that over you too as you put out more albums, or was it the critics that were really just classifying you as a Metal Queen?
Absolutely. I think it was much more the media,
Yeah.
the press, and well, yeah, just basically the critics and the media that held on to that. And I think, to be honest, I think it hurt me a little bit. I know when our third album had come out, which was the follow-up album after Metal Queen, you know, it was a straight-ahead good rock and roll album, and I know that a lot of radio programmers just sort of tossed it into a pile because they thought, oh,
category view.
it's metal, you know, rather than actually giving it a spin and having a listen.
Right.
When I was first approached about working with her, I thought of the Metal Queen image that everybody else had of her, but as soon as I talked to her, I thought my thought going into the conversation was, well, I'd like to work on your video if we can have fun with it. Let's do something where we have fun, and she was that way as well. All her previous videos, her image had been created by directors, and it wasn't what she's all about, and that's more what she's like. She's a fun person who doesn't take everything too seriously. It's just music. It's not, you know, the end of the earth, or, you know, it doesn't have all this meaning all the time. And so she was just able to have fun with the video and with her music too. I think she's that way on stage also.
Well, rock and roll has always been, I think, what I do best, and I'm not going to change for anybody. I mean, it's what I love to do. It's my #1 love, and you know, I feel that I have a good sense of who I am, and I think that when you try to do something that isn't authentic and isn't genuine, the kids aren't stupid. They know, and I think you have to do what you do best. So that's what I try to do.
That's great. Speaking of bohunks in rock
yes.
and roll, let's exploit some guys right now. We've got Extreme and Winger, both guys that aren't bad to look at. And you chose these videos, so we're going to be playing these, and we're going to be talking about why we're here later. So let's see, Nuno. So the new album's called Some Girls Do.
Yeah.
Was that a hard decision to make, what to call it?
Actually, no. We had there's a track on the album called "Some Girls Do," and you know, everyone basically flipped out about it. They loved the song,
Great.
and their label thought that would be a good album title, and I don't mind.
Yeah.
Actually, it's an interesting song.
I saw this, there was one, and we were talking about Pee Wee Herman earlier, and there's a song called Love
Pee-wee,
Crimes.
my hero. I'm so bummed.
We love you, Pee Wee, despite what they say. Love Crimes, I think you should get like a Pee Wee imitator right before Love Crimes, and maybe not, that's just...
Nah. I think we should turn around. I have to kick Angela's butt here.
Oh, yes, that, the power hour, folks. Don't you love that? Don't you love that? Lay here and kick the VJ's butt. The power hour, all right.
That's cruel. Okay.
No, I think it would sell. Sex with Love. Okay, Sex with Love is the first single.
Yeah.
And how did you come to that conclusion? Was that a hard decision?
Well, I'll tell you my philosophy on doing records, too, so you'll understand. When I make a record, well, nowadays anyway, I like to make sure that I'm happy with every track that is going on the record, and I feel good about every track that way, because I think you lose your objectivity when you get close to it, and you, like, we were sitting here the other day going, we don't know what this single is, we like everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I like everything on the record. So at that point, I give it over to the record company, and I say, have a listen, and let them decide what they think the first single should be. You know, trust their ears and their marketing knowledge.
Okay, here we go then, guys. You ready, Dave?
You tell me that.
So you're done? No, I wouldn't. Remember why we're doing this video. 3, 4, let's go.
itself is about having old-fashioned morals. Well, the title says it all, Sex with Love. It's basically, you know, I guess in the 90s, in the age of AIDS, rather than, you know, do I have a condom in my back pocket being your deciding factor as to whether you're going to sleep with someone, I guess the whole thought behind the song really is, do I care about this person? Do I love them? That should be your deciding factor, really.